story that took everyone by surprise Tuesday. Bill Belichick, who won 6 Super Bowls as a head coach and 2 as an assistant, is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Belichick fell short of the 40 out of 50 votes needed for induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame during his first year of eligibility. Several sources who spoke to Bill Belichick described his reaction as puzzled and disappointed. Jeff Saturday joining us right now, a man who had plenty of battles against Bill Belichick and the Patriots. Jeff, what's your reaction to this story?
It's insane. Like like you said, I mean, 8 Super Bowls, 6 as a head coach, 2 as an assistant coach. His career speaks for itself. What he was capable or what he was able to do there in New England. And look, like you said, I played against these teams, and to me, this is not only a slight on Bill, but it's a slight on all the guys who, the scouts, the assistant coaches, everybody who put their time, energy, and effort to make these teams as good as they have been. I mean, you're looking at them ranked. First, second. I mean, it is just an absolutely insane career that Bill Belichick put together. For him not to be a first ballot Hall of Fame is insanity to me. I mean, if this is the definition of a first ballot, I think the numbers that you just put up speak for themselves.
Yeah, and everyone wondering why Bill Belichick wouldn't be a first vote for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Take a look at this. Multiple sources told ESPN that Spygate and Deflategate, twin cheating scandals that marred Belichick's New England tenure, came up in deliberations. In September of 2007, the team and Belichick were fined for spying on opponent signals. And then in 2015, Tom Brady was suspended 4 games after playing with underinflated balls in the previous season's AFC Championship. So Jeff, Spygate, Deflategate, they allegedly played a part in this for the voters. What do you make of that part of the story?
I don't really understand it, honestly. I mean, I can get it so this is going to be a lifetime that because he did this, and then so what does that mean for Tom Brady? I mean, Bill Belichick didn't have anything to do with he wasn't dealt with as far as the Deflategate. So we're going to hold out Tom Brady. I think the precedent you're setting is silly when it comes down to this. And again, listen, Amita, I competed against these guys. I get it. Like, I understand people's frustration. I understand all those different things. The reality is his numbers and what he was capable of doing as a head coach set himself apart from all others. And I played for a Hall of Fame coach. And so when I look at this, it's disappointing. Again, I get people, everybody's going to have a reason for whatever it was. But 40 out of 50 people decided he wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer. I do not understand that.
And you mentioned Tom Brady. He'll be eligible in 2028. What's a concern that Brady could face maybe some similar imposed penance that would compromise his first ballot induction?
Yeah, that's the craziest part to me, right? Is if you're following this, this kind of line of thought, that would mean what would happen to Tom Brady, right? And it shouldn't happen to him either. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer, the same as Bill Belichick is a first ballot Hall of Famer. And so, and there is a difference. I want to make sure that people understand, right? Like, there is a difference in being in the Hall of Fame and being a first ballot Hall of Famer. And so when I look at these guys and I think about people who set themselves apart and could potentially be in a different room of the Hall of Fame. I think Deion Sanders made that comment at one point, right, about the way he played and different guys. I agree, right there. Larry Allen's of the world for me, the Walt Jones, right? Like, these guys do deserve something. And so when I think about first ballot, it does mean something. And so I'm sure that's why Bill is as disappointed as he is.
Yeah, just absolutely mind-blowing when it comes to Bill Belichick. It's worth mentioning that Robert Kraft is also a finalist for the Hall of Fame this year. It's unknown right now if he received the necessary votes for the induction. Jeff Saturday with the latest. Thanks so much, Jeff.
He should be in too.
You're right.
Appreciate you.
Story that took everyone by surprise Tuesday. Bill Belichick, who won 6 Super Bowls as a head coach and 2 as an assistant, is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Belichick fell short of the 40 out of 50 votes needed for induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame during his first year of eligibility. Several sources who spoke to Belichick described his reaction as puzzled and disappointed, the same sentiment expressed by plenty yesterday.
We were trying to figure out how exactly something like this could happen. And I think that part of it is procedural. You can, in that particular line of voting, you can vote for up to 3 candidates. So I think that there are some voters who voted for other people thinking that Bill would get in.
He's one of the great coaches of our generation. And the fact that this committee decided because he wasn't perfect, because he didn't do everything perfectly right, he doesn't deserve to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, to me is astonishing. I'm flabbergasted.
This is a voting body that has for years insisted that it only focuses on what happened on the field. Are you going to hold Tom Brady out over Spygate and Deflategate too? Like, are you going to be consistent with that? And by the way, there's guys in there that have been suspended for performance-enhancing drugs, for gambling, for all kinds of things.
I think all of that stuff kind of conspired to lead to this stunning result, which is that Bill Belichick, 8-time Super Bowl champion, a resume unlike almost every coach, second all-time in wins, isn't going to be a first-ballot Hall of Famer.
Well, just plenty of reaction from the sports world flooding on social media. You can see it right there behind us. Patrick Mahomes, J.J. Watt, to guys who played for Bill Belichick, all voicing their displeasure in the voting. LeBron James also chimed in, calling it impossible, egregious, and disrespectful. I mean, Des Bryant up there, Julian Edelman up there, Ryan Clark, who's, all here with us at ESPN, Louis Riddick, Jason McCourty, who also played for Bill Belichick. Just absolutely crazy.
Patrick Mahomes commenting on it. I mean, this is one of the only times I have seen all of Twitter united on one thing.
Who knew that Bill Belichick would unite social media? Not on my bingo card.
No.
First, the Buffalo Bills have found their guy in-house. Bills offensive coordinator Joe Brady was promoted to the position of head coach yesterday. Brady received a 5-year contract and will continue to call offensive plays. Brady has served as OC in Buffalo over the last 2.5 seasons.
From a promotion to a homecoming, former Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy is now the head coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's only the 4th coach they've hired since 1969 and the only one from an offensive background. McCarthy said he'll be calling plays and is open to a reunion with Aaron Rodgers, but it was all emotions on Tuesday.
Oftentimes coaches and players, you put on new team colors, and it takes a minute to feel comfortable in those new colors. But to be blessed beyond any measure, one day to put on the colors you wore since you brought home. This city, this franchise, this fan base means the world to me. Because Pittsburgh's my world, and it's just awesome to be back here. My heart is full, my focus is singular, and it's time to bring another championship back to this great city.
The Atlanta Falcons introduced new head coach Kevin Stefanski on Tuesday afternoon at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Stefanski spent 6 seasons in Cleveland and won Coach of the Year twice, once in 2020 and in 2023. Stefanski told the media Atlanta is where he wanted to be, and there was a pull for him to the job.
This career in this business, it's sometimes you have to navigate tough times, and I certainly have seen my tough times, and I feel like I'm a better coach on the other side of that. I'm here because I believe in this group. I believe in this roster. I believe, like I mentioned, in what Arthur and Matt have put together already. I promise you this, we will work. We're not going to spend a lot of time talking about what we're going to do. We're just going to keep our head down and work.
Only 3 head coaching spots remain open across the NFL: the Raiders, the Cardinals, and the Browns. Each of those 3 teams missed the playoffs this season and are picking in the top 6 of April's draft.